Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontraining.com. It's Friday, TGIF. This is our weekly recap and quite the week we've had here in the markets. We're all tired. I'm sure you guys are too. It's not been the easiest of weeks to negotiate, whether you were long or short. Market has entered a correction territory. So let's dive into it. If you want to join us, come over to smartoptiontraining.com and click on live trading alerts and join us on our Discord and Zoom servers. All right, let's talk about this week. Let's just dive into it here. We've entered a correction on the markets. That means we've pulled back over 10% from the highs. So from 613.23, 551.90, we broke below that yesterday and went to 549.68 in the SPY. Today, what do we do? Well, this is not quite a real candle here because this is a fake print. So the low was actually right here at 555.50. So if you look on this, we never got anywhere near down that low. So the low was basically on the open, just slightly underneath it here. And we did is we've came in, we trapped shorts this time and we squeezed, right? And, everybody came in with very negative sentiment today. We've talked about it and said maybe today is the day we finally get a bounce. Now, I'll point out, since this started, bounces have lasted one day, one day, one day, one day, right? The only day we had this one is we gapped up on the second day, then sold off and engulfed the previous day's candle. So we have been not doing a great job of getting follow through to the upside on this. Everybody's going to ask me the question, is this over? Volume was pretty low today. It kind of just felt like the sellers dried up today. They squeezed the shorts a little bit, but with their buyers, there are some, but not a lot. We haven't even gotten to the 8 day. We got about 25 minutes to go. We still haven't found the 8 day at 564.95 area, basically the 565 area. So nothing's changed. We haven't taken back any levels. Volume has been elevated on this, but nice relief bounce today. Look around the VIX. The VIX is saying everything's fine. We are 4 days back in the Bollinger Bands. We are getting absolutely seeing the VIX volatility come out back into the 22 area. VIX is saying, come on in, everything's fine, but the market doesn't quite feel fine yet. But just, saying, pointing it out. Bonds have come off the highs. We've seen that. The IWM rally today didn't get to the 8 day. So the Dow, the financials had a nice rally here up to the 8 day today. JP Morgan has been weak all week, but holding the 200 day. Goldman Sachs been dancing on it. Same thing with Citigroup here, dancing on the 200 day. Energy, a little bit of a bounce pushing back up. Chevron been best in breed there, still within the range. When you look at what's going on out there in retail continues to get hit. Costco well under the 200 day. We haven't seen this in over a year. Little bounce up today, but still down quite a bit. Walmart coming down towards the 200 day. All the retailers are pretty much warning that they're not liking what they're seeing out there. So what was good this week? What wasn't good? The semis led the bounce. The semis are above the 8 day. One of the few sectors nicely here above the 8 day, pushing up and try to push for the 21 day. NVIDIA is a big part of that. NVIDIA had a nice 4 day move up here into the 21 day, couldn't hold it above it. I'm still long a couple of NVIDIA calls over the weekend. I'm into the April 130s. We'll see if that is good or not. Not the easiest of trader. If it really wants to move up, it can move back to the 200 day. AMD above the 8 day, but no power. Avgo, same thing, holding the 8 day, but no power. Intel had a nice week. We traded that. Intel up, the new CEO in town, Taiwan Semi, saying they want to buy them out. So some strength there. What else this week? Traded Tesla quite a bit. Why? Tesla was great for shorts and a couple of longs, didn't both. Tesla here up back to the 8 day today, couldn't break above it. Now it's coming back down. We'll see. Big spot. People are asking me, is the bottom in? Is the bottom in? I don't know. To me, I don't know. It came off the lows. If the market bottoms in, Tesla may bottom, but I would not expect a V bounce. Could work its way back up into this 286 area if it really wants to push up in the 200 day up there. But I don't know that the bottom's in here. It still feels kind of weak. Didn't really participate in this rally all that much. Apple has been brutalized. Big 4 down days in a row. Today opened up, gap down before reversing, coming back up. Extended to the downside here. Meta underneath all the moving averages, but the 200 day. Amazon underneath the 200 day hasn't been able to reclaim it. Google's been under the 200 day now for weeks. Can't even get back up to the 8 day. What else am I forgetting here, guys? Help me out. I have China names I have to come back to. Microsoft, nice balance rally today got above the 8-day. Why is it above the 8-day? Well, because it's getting some strength here. Things came down to it. Um, so, nice little move there. China names have been stronger this week. BABA Best in Breed is holding up very nicely, but it gaps all over the place. The FXI also grabbing up to I think it's a 52-week high there. Baidu holding in as well. So you're seeing some strength in there. Crypto generally remains weak. Not much going on in coin, right? MSTR, not much there, although that one's leading a little bit, holding the 200-day nicely. Rick, have a great weekend. And then you have, you guys are just killing me. I just lost my train of thought. Cannot remember. Oh well, can't be that important. Anyway, market remains in a correction, and we have a lot of levels to take back now to get going. So all eyes, do we gap up on Monday? Do we break above the 8-day? If we do we go for the 200-day and start regaining some levels? If not, we'll see. I'll do a handful of charts on Sunday. We'll see what's going on. Last week, I suggest you go back. I looked at where bottoms come in. We'll take a look at some of those this week as well. Wishing you guys a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you guys all bright and early in the AM.